In 2009, it was our team that shot a documentary commemorating the 20th anniversary of Soviet troops withdrawing from Afghanistan. This time, though, as we flew in, local people warned us that a lot has changed in the country, and not always for the better.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kabul International Airport. At local time is 12 o'clock and the temperature is 25 degrees Celsius.
Мы возвращаемся в Афганистан вновь, чтобы понять, почему здесь продолжается политика героинового невмешательства.
The last in a series of operations to eradicate the opium crop in Afghanistan was a failure. The money just got spent on the presidential campaign. The country's budget ran dry. Investigative reporting is a serious challenge. You're expected to oil the wheels a little by paying bakshish before you can film anything. Our driver and translator Amor saved the day.
А что они всем надо?
1000 рублей Афгани дай мне. Он обещал меня.
Я им вообще ничего не обещал.
Сейчас мы едем в местечко под названием Поле Сахта. Это крупнейшая точка в Кабуле, где собираются наркоманы. Причем полиция ничего с ними не может сделать, и каждый раз после очередного рейда наркоманы приходят сюда вновь.
Polis Sokta, which basically means burnt money, has become a local attraction. There are always traffic jams here, and pedestrians stop by just to stand on top of the bridge and look at the denizens beneath. We were told that anything like this would have been unthinkable when the Soviet Union was here, or even under the Taliban. We had to pay a private guard to make sure we could film here safely. They warned us not to touch anything beneath the bridge under any circumstances. It's very easy to get infected here. Most of the drug users are terminally ill. By local standards, we enjoyed a warm welcome. Just the day before, an Afghani colleague had his lens smashed, and he took a few punches. Here, under the bridge, a heroin fix costs $6. That was how much one local user asked for. He called himself Syed.
They are all in here, they have problems. In this case, they are and all of don't have an occupation, any job. They are all jobless.
Syed agreed to appear on camera in return for money. He volunteered to show us how he shoots up drugs, but we refused that, and instead offered him an alternative suggestion.
Может быть, мы поможем этому человеку, чтобы его взяли в госпиталь и бесплатно вылечили от наркозависимости. Сейчас это одна из наших целей.
There are several state-sponsored drug rehabilitation hospitals in Kabul. We're planning to visit one to find out if they're able to admit a patient from the street, or if it's a time-consuming process that involves tons of paperwork.
Запах тут ужасный. Запах ужасный. Я думаю вообще, что здесь неплохо бы какую-нибудь дезинфекцию сделать после этого. Это жалко, у нас камера не передает запахи, потому что это отдельная история. Находиться здесь больше 10 минут фактически невозможно, потому что запах просто начинает сбивать с ног.
Despite having proper accreditation, we were soon detained by the State Security Service. We were accused of filming classified subjects and possibly for working for the extremists, specifically the Taliban.
اینا از طریق سفارت روسیه آمدن و در کانتیننتال زندگی میکنن مربوط به روسیه هستن؟
روسیه.
باشه تو دیگه کارتاش مربوط به وزارت خارجه کارت دارن. روس کس میبرمشان.
Our main camera was confiscated, but luckily they didn't see the second one.
Мы получили все аккредитации, мы показали эти аккредитации, работаем абсолютно законно.
میگم ما با قانونی کار میکنیم آمدیم رسمی. قانونی بستر محکمه رو اصلا اگر بگم این نوشته کنم بستر محکمه رو عباسی میکنیم قانونی نوشته کنم.
In the end, we weren't taken to a police station, and we refused to pay bakshish. We were forced to delete the material we'd filmed on the main camera, and then they let us go.
Он же увидел, что у нас официальная аккредитация.
Все равно официально говорит, вот такие документы везде можно. Поделка делает, он говорит. Понял, Саша?
Да. Ну что, фактически сорвали нам съемку.
Я почему? Я все снял.
Luckily, that was our only brush with the law. As we later discovered, one of the police generals remembered the word shoravi very well. That means Soviet. The police immediately let us go with them on a raid.
Улица Паншерская, злачное место в самом центре Кабула, район для бедных. Сейчас мы идем вместе с наркополицейскими проверять те точки, где обычно торгуют наркотиками прямо посреди бела дня.
خدا دی سوسو نزن دیگه
نه که من میگم ای بر هم پدرم مو مردم پدرم چی دیگه نمیان شما مردم خواهی نورن اولاد که در بعد بین سر شما مور رسولی بینو بسا نلوکو شما حدیث شما نمی دولت جوشته ما نمی دکا حدیث تلاشیم کدی تلاشی که حدیث شما مردم
بایکا جو تلاشی نکنه
تلاشی ها جل کبان از دیگی
کجا مانده برداره
سرک کاریا کار میکنم پیش پیسه میرم بیادر
اما کتیش هستم بگی بچه یک تا بغل کن کار میکنم شهرش من شهرم برو بخیر شهرم تو بخاطر همو بچه‌ت که اورده بود برو
The police are well aware of all the places where locals can buy drugs. Most of the time, they're sold from inside expensive houses secured behind high walls. No one can get in without a warrant. But the minute word gets out that a raid is being planned, information seeps through to the drug dealers themselves, making it impossible to catch them red-handed.
نزن دا جبهت دست نزن
جوادش نزن يخش تلاشيت ترياق شلونش بدك شلونش بدك
اینه دیگه
لا نزن لا
Поймали только наркоманов, которые принимают гашиш и опиум. А вот сама точка, где продают наркотики, она закрыта. И войти туда нельзя без разрешения прокуратуры, которого нет. Хотя все знают. Вот даже, например, место отсюда обычно передают наркотики.
All of the users arrested during the raid were soon released. By local standards, they didn't possess a big enough quantity to justify a jail term. The police say there are about 700,000 people like them in the city. That's almost 18% of Kabul's population. Most of the big fish don't wait for the police in town, but at the checkpoint on the road into the city. The police call it the gate to Kabul. They have their own procedures, and hardly ever use the special equipment that was purchased recently with UN money. They're more accustomed to old-school methods, looking for stashes in the more unlikely locations and following their instincts. One of the most surprising weapons against drugs we found was what they call the veracity test. They presume that a real culprit's heart will give him away. You simply lay your hand on the suspect's chest and feel his pulse. We were a little skeptical at first.
Спокойно, ровно. Здесь тоже? Ну, вроде бы все ровно.
Moments later, the officers did find a stash of hashish in his shoes.
У него?
Да, у него.
У кого? Этого?
У этого,
А где
да,
нашли?
In a little over an hour, that same veracity test threw a shadow over one man who'd driven his car to Kabul from Jalalabad in the east of the country.